Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today is kind of going to be a little bit different. I used to do recaps of the market almost every single day, and I would call them day recaps, but it's gotten to the point where like day recap doesn't even really make sense because I'm not recapping a day, I'm recapping the market. So now this is going to be a completely different playlist. They're also going to be called market recaps from now on. And it's kind of the same thing as the day recaps, but just renamed, so there's no confusion there. Today, I was really eager to be taking shorts, but I really wanted them to be high quality. So I waited for super high quality setups, and no shorts were offered. Therefore, I wasn't able to take any shorts. As for longs, there also was nothing for me to take. So today, I had no trades. And I can also, in a second, show my account completely locked out, no trades for today. But let's go over the market. So going into the day, I looked at the 4-hour range, and I saw that we had our 4-hour CISD right there, and we had a 4-hour gap. Now these two together was a very good spot for me to see shorts, specifically high quality ones. Now why was shorting today a little bit skeptical? And mainly today, my draw on liquidity / bias was very unsure because there was reasons for both sides of the market. So I wanted to wait for super high quality setups. Now we've already manipulated internal on the higher time frame on the 4-hour. We're inside of equilibrium of the range, rebalancing to this inefficiency. So we have done exactly what we needed to do in order to continue going higher because we're extremely bullish on the higher time frame. Now, higher prices today, what did make a lot of sense. Now, why was I not necessarily looking for higher prices? Because this is not a CISD. This is an order block. If we had taken this low right there, if we had taken that low and then done this, I would have been pretty damn bullish because then it would have been a change in the state of delivery. But now it was just an order block. But then we end up getting this change in the state of delivery, which actually is one. And now from this point, it is good to be looking for longs. However, the only thing I don't like here is that we're coming into the area where shorts are looking very high probability. So there was a lot of reasons for both sides of the market. So I was a little bit skeptical on a lot of things, but no setups were offered anyway. So, but yeah, coming into the open, we had an SMT at these highs right here. We had an SMT at these highs. We had obviously the internal manipulation. We're inside of a 50-minute gap to our left. So right here is where I was already like, okay, there could be a very good potential short. Now, we had this up move right here. We manipulated this high right there, still holding an SMT with ES. And then on the 2-minute, I saw this very clean for value gap right here. And I saw a clean spot for the CISD. And I thought, okay, this looks like a very clean trade. And if I get it, I can go break even at equilibrium and ride it all the way down to these lows. Look pretty clean. So then we didn't even get this trade. And equilibrium would have been right there. So I would be break even right here at about a 1-to-1R. So really good break even point. Trade did not end up happening. So we scratch this, remove all these. And now on our way up, we just keep holding an SMT and SMT and SMT until the point that we take Asia highs right here. And now once we end up taking Asia highs, ES also takes Asia highs, like shortly after. So no more SMT, no more nothing. But NQ does keep going higher and puts an SMT right here with ES. Then ES also keeps going higher and higher and higher, and then we remove the ES, or we take out the SMT. And now, in this continuous price movement higher, we are just never presented good, high quality shorts for me to take. So there's nothing for me here. And in terms of longs, there was also nothing. There was this one potential long right here, and this is the only one that's here. We have our internal manipulation. Pretty sure that was also an SMT, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so there's an SMT, there's internal manipulation. Boom. We got our inversion. This is an A plus setup, or an A plus plus setup. The only problem is that we just had an instantaneous candle come in with just instantly just running through everything. Now I know there's some people that took this inversion, they got an absolute crazy trade right here. Just boom. Right there, there's like what is that? Right here, there's a high, clean draw on liquidity, just boom, instantly, bang, in and out. But the reason why I couldn't take this trade is because I need to wait for the change in the state of delivery to confirm my entry. And now we didn't get that until this candle closed. Now you think I'm going to enter up here? I'm definitely not doing that. And then we just started going higher and higher and higher. And then around 1040-ish, right here is where I said, okay, bullish draws are out. There is bearish draws on liquidity, but there's no reason for me to be really looking for shorts anymore. I'm just calling it right there. And now we are seeing actually some displacement to the downside. Now I'm just curious. Yeah, there's no internal manipulation here. We are inside of a gap. I don't know. There's a 3-minute model. Don't know how I feel about that. We just wouldn't feel comfortable taking this. This is my model though, but wouldn't be taking this. Now that is going to conclude the recap, but I do want to go ahead and show my execution. So go into my 50K combine, you can see it's locked out, so I can't be taking any trades. And if we go to performance stats, you can see that for today, no trades, P&L still the same. Didn't do anything stupid today, I guess. Yeah, and that pretty much covers today's video. So I hope all of you had an amazing day. I love and appreciate all of you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Peace.